Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. How are you doing today? It's Wednesday and Rose is running behind. Woo, busy week, busy day, busy morning already. But I'm here. I'm so excited to join you with card number 3 using my bundle of the week, which is Unbounded Love. Unbounded Love is a part of Unbounded Beauty Suite. Now, the resin dots were due back, and I haven't had a chance to even check because I'm flying by the seat of my pants here this morning. But if you put in the item code and it's not available, it is the resin dots that were on back order. Any of you joining that can help me out and let me know if the resin dots, did they come in this morning? I didn't have a chance to even pop onto the computer to check. But if they didn't, the bundle, you can still get the bundle. So the bundle that I'm featuring is Unbounded Love. Good morning, Joanne from Wisconsin. Good morning. Unbounded Love is the bundle I'm featuring. There's a whole bunch of products in the suite. We've got 2 bundles, glimmer paper, designer series paper, and the resin dots. So if you put in the item code for the entire suite, in Canada, it's $193, and you're going to get everything. If you put that item code in and it doesn't work for you, if it tells you it's not available, it's probably the dots because they sold out in the pre-order. What's a pre-order? A pre-order is available to demonstrators. So when you become a demonstrator, there's no obligation. There's no strings attached. There's no catch, right? But you get all kinds of perks. And one of the perks is you can order from a catalog a whole month early. So as a demonstrator, I got to order these products a month early. So I do have resin dots to show you, but they sold out in that time frame. Now they're due back the week of the 13th, which Monday was the 13th. So they're due back this week. So any day now, any minute now, they'll be back in stock. So the Unbounded Love is available, of course. That's the bundle I'm featuring this week. There is another bundle I'm going to pull in today and show you. And stay tuned to the end of the video because I want to talk to you about my class that I'm doing in collaboration with Christine Bertram. Tomorrow night, Christine will be teaching this one at 5 o'clock Calgary time, 6 o'clock from her central location, like the time difference. It's a 1-hour time difference. So there is, let's see, I'm just reading. Perks are so much fun when you love to play. Yes, Marie, I believe you too. I agree. The perks are so much fun. I can't imagine not even being a demonstrator. Yes, that's right, Pam. You're right. I did read that last night. They moved the date. It was saying the 13th, and now they've moved it to the 20th. So there has been a delay in the resin dots. Thank you, Pam, for reminding me of that. So if you put in the item code for the suite, you won't get the suite, but you can still get the bundle, still get the paper, still get the glimmer paper. So you're going to want all of these amazing products in your collection because they're beautiful. And these dies, the more I use them, the more I fall in love with them. And I'm going to pull in the Flowers of Beauty bundle today as well. You don't need to purchase both to get my class. All you need to do is make a minimum $60 purchase to get my cards this week, the 5 cards. Christine's class tomorrow also features the Unbounded Beauty, and she is using both bundles. So you may want to grab both bundles in your order. Now there's a separate item code or host code for Christine's class if you want to get that through me. Her class includes 4 cards, so I'm reducing my ordering requirement to $55 with her special host code. So if you live in Canada and you want to attend Christine's class, well, it's free to watch, right? All the YouTubes are free to watch. You can watch her class tomorrow night, and I can prep those card kits for you. You will need the stamps and dies, though. So I'll send you all the pieces, but you will need your own dies to cut your die cuts. So reach out to me if you're interested. I got a sneak peek to show you of her cards that she'll be doing tomorrow night, and I'm super excited. Also tomorrow, I want to send out a reminder at 3:30 Mountain Time tomorrow. I'm going to be going live on a Zoom call for 1 hour with anyone who wants to join me in Canada to talk about the benefits of being, or questions, or whatever it is you want to talk about the starter kit. I believe in the starter kit so much, you guys, and I always talk about it. You hear me a lot talking about it. because it's the best deal. It is the best deal. And now we have a starter kit promotion in the month of May. So I definitely want to pop on live with you. If you are over 18, you're a Canadian, you're not currently a demonstrator, I invite you to join me for this free Zoom call, and it is an opportunity event, right? I'm calling it Opportunity Knocks, and you can come along to the Zoom call. It doesn't cost anything, and there's prizes at the end of the call. Everybody who asks a question, I put their name in the hat. I keep track of all the questions. No question is too silly. So come along. I'll send you the Zoom link. All you have to do is I'll give you a form you have to fill out. It'll include your name, your address, your email address, and I can send you that Zoom link. And don't leave me by myself on the Zoom call. Come and join me. Come and join me and ask questions. And you may have a pressing question that is holding you back, and it may be just the thing you need to help you to join my team and become a part of this amazing community. So that's happening tomorrow as well. So lots of great things going on this week. Okay, let's flip the camera and share this really pretty card that I want to share with you today. All right, I'm missing some of your comments. Hi, Joyce from Calgary. Hello, hello. Hi, Trisha from Washington. Hello, Michelin from Florida. Hello, Mary Jo Snyder. Good to have you with me here. Thank you for joining in. Okay, oops, I'm just missing your comments here. Who else is with us? Lois is here from Colorado. Hi, Pam. Yes, Pam just answered my question about the resin dots. Hi, Nadine from Texas, from Houston, Texas. I got to meet Nadine when we were at On Stage. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for being here. It's lovely to see you. Hi, Tammy. Good morning to you. Hello, Patty. How do I get the bundle? Patty, if you are in Canada, you can order through my online store. If you are not in Canada, you can order with a demonstrator from your country. And you just go onto the Stampin' Up! Website, and we have an amazing search function at the top. You can search Unbounded Beauty, and you'll see all the products. But the one I'm playing with today is Unbounded Love. The item code is 163384. Sorry, I had to lean in to see what that was. 384. So 163384. So Patty, I think maybe perhaps you're in the United States. So you can go to stampinup.com and click Find a Demonstrator. I highly recommend my friend Christine, of course, Christine Bertram. You can find her on her website at Cards by Christine. She is my partner, my collaborator, my partner in crime. We do these classes together. So you can reach out to Christine and perhaps purchase with her or join her team. Even better, right? She would be thrilled to have you join her team. Hi, Joy. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Bonnie. Hello, hello. Hello, Donna from Washington. Hello, Vicky from Arizona. Hello, Katrzyna from Poland. Hello, hello. I hope I said your name right. Hello, Marlene from Edmonton. Hello, hello. Hi, Caroline. Hello. Hello, Maggie from Pincher Creek. Hello, hello. Big hugs to you as well. Hello, Donna. Good morning. Hi, Deborah. Yes, you are watching me live. I am live right now, you guys. Yep. Hello, hello. Okay, let's click the button to point you down at my work surface, my messy work surface. We're going to get started on this card today. Here we go. Boom. There's my sunny and green backyard. We have green grass. I love it. Love, love, love it. Okay, let's get my camera fixed up here so that you can see my hands and what I'm doing. As I mentioned, I've got a mess going on, but give me a couple of seconds here. It's been a crazy morning already. How do I get up at 5 and still struggle with getting it all done? Oh my goodness, so much going on right now, so much. But we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay, one step at a time. Okay, here's my messy work surface. Can you see it? I might need to lower you down a little bit so that you can hear me, because when I sit down, sometimes it's hard to hear. Okay, so here is the Unbounded Beauty. It's on page 54 and 55 of the new, brand spanking new annual catalog that went live on May 1st. The Unbounded Beauty is an amazing collection of products. We have 2 bundles here. The one at the top is Flowers of Beauty. I'm going to show you that one today. I'm featuring Unbounded Love here at the bottom, just because I like to do one bundle at a time. But of course, you're going to want everything in this entire suite. I know you will. The glimmer paper, the resin dots that are coming back next week, hopefully, unless it gets changed again. The designer series paper, which I featured on Monday. I showed you all of the details and the close-ups of that one. Okay, so Unbounded Love is my product of the week, and it looks like this. It has these 16 amazing dies and then the stamp set that goes with it. Unbelievable greetings. You guys are going to love having these in your collection. I love them already, and I'm only on my 3rd day. So these dies, you've got a lot of different shapes here that you're going to be able to use in all of your card making, scrapbooking, treat containers, you name it. These are a must-have. Okay, and this, I mean, you get this set of 25 stamps that you can do different combinations of words. It's called Unbounded Love because honestly, it's all about the love, you guys, with these ones. Now, the other set that is in this suite that you're going to want to use, you're going to want to get, and you're going to love having this one, is called Unbounded Beauty, Flowers of Beauty. Flowers of Beauty. So here's a look at the photopolymer stamp set. You've got 2-step stamping at its finest here with the flowers, and here as well, and these sprigs. The leaves are 2 steps. These little small buds here are 2-step. And then, you guessed it, you've got dies for everything, right? Here are the dies for the flowers and the tall greenery here. You can cut all of that out. Look at these ones, these little flowers here. I love them. We're going to play with those today. So on the Unbounded Beauty suite includes the Flowers of Beauty. Now, if you want the item code for Flowers of Beauty, it is 163374. So that will qualify you as well to get my card kits. And you know what? A good way to do it is to get one bundle with me for my 5 card kits, because you just have to do a minimum $60 order using this code here. And then the other bundle you could get with Christine's class. Let's talk about that for right now. I said I would do it at the end, but here's a sneak peek of the cards that Christine has designed. Now, we collaborate because if you're from Canada and you want this class, the Unbounded Beauty card class, you're going to need both bundles, okay? So you can get one to get my 5 cards, and then you can get the second one and get these 4. Aren't they stunning? You're going to want these, absolutely. So this is happening tomorrow night, 5 o'clock Mountain Time. Christine will be on YouTube. I will be sharing the link with you again to remind you. I'm going to keep this ordering open so you can get these cards. Mine ends on midnight on Sunday, and I'm going to say my ordering for this one with Christine will also end on Sunday. So don't miss. That's 9 amazing cards if you buy both of them, right? If you buy both bundles. That is pretty stunning. Okay, let's move on to today's Wednesday card. So we've got a card base here of one of our new in colors, Summer Splash, and I mentioned the starter kit. You know that in the starter kit right now, you're going to get $112 worth of the in color products for free, absolutely free right now. Oh, I'm so excited about that. Are Canadians only allowed to join my team? Yes, Tina, it is a country thing. It's a Stampin' Up! Rule that only Canadians can join Canadians, Americans can join Americans, South Pacific can join South Pacific, and so on and so on. So we are country specific. That is a Stampin' Up! Rule. So if you're watching and you're from Canada, you can join my team. I would love to welcome you. Of course, my videos are all free for you to watch, no matter where you're joining me from in the world. But when I mention promotions and ordering, it is strictly only to Canadians. And I wish I could sell worldwide, but that is a Stampin' Up! Rule, and there's not much I can do about that. Okay. So we've got Summer Splash here, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. We're going to bring in some of that designer series paper, and I have here 2 pieces, and they're each cut 2 inches by 4. So it's the same piece of paper, but we're going to use the flip side. Look at that. I mean, Stampin' Up! Is known for their coordination of products, and look at that. It's right here. So we're going to take both of these pieces, and we're going to put them onto our card front like that. So again, when you spend with me minimum $60, you're going to get these 5 card kits in the mail. And you're going to get these pieces of paper. I cannot wait to share this gorgeous, gorgeous products with you. So let's go ahead and flip them over and we'll add our glue. Now I sat down here to be able to make this card. I hope you can still hear me. Give me a thumbs up if the volume is okay. I don't want you to have to strain to hear me. Sometimes the volume on our phones needs to be turned up as well. So check that and give me a thumbs up if everything is good. I will watch the screen. Okay, I see a thumbs up. Thank you guys. So I'm putting the pattern on the left and then I'm going to flip it. And we're going to bring in that petunia pop on the right here like this. All right, so you can actually, you do have a little bit of wiggle room. I'm trying to make sure I've got the same on both sides. Oh, thanks for all the love, you guys. I see the love. Because we're going to actually cover up quite a bit of the middle part of this. And it's okay to have a gap, right? It's okay. What do I have on my card? Oh, something. It's like a pencil mark or something. Let's just see if I can get that off. There we go. Okay, so here's our card front. How easy is that, right? 2 strips of designer series paper, 2 by 5 1/4. We're going to bring in another piece of Summer Splash. That's going to go on the front. And this one measures 2.5 by 3 3/4. Now don't worry, when you order from me, you'll get a PDF with the measurements. So then if you make your card and you give it away and you want to make more, you can use the measurements to create more cards. And you'll also have the QR code for the video replay of this exact video so that you can watch and rewatch as many times as you want. And then I have a layer of white here that's going to go on here. So that's going to go right here, but not quite yet. So there's the front of the card. I'm going to bring in those Flowers of Beauty dies. I've been looking at these and wanting to play with them, and today's the day. We're going to bring in this big sprig right here, and we're going to bring in the matching, the coordinating glimmer paper. This is Summer Splash, and remember I was showing this to you yesterday. You get all 5 colors, so we're going to use this. We're going to cut this sprig here. So what I like to do, let me get my glue off to the side here. I like to bring in my trimmer, and here's what I do. Here's my little cheat sheet. I put the die down on my cutting, my trimmer, and I know that it needs to be 2 inches. So let's just take a little cut here on my glimmer paper, 2 inches. And you're going to get this glimmer paper in your kit, okay? So you'll be ready to go. So the glimmer paper is 2 inches wide. How long does it have to be? It has to be 5 1/4. All right, so 5 1/4. Let's do 5 1/2 just to give you a little bit of extra in case you need it. All right, so there's my glimmer paper. I'm going to put the sprig on there like that. And then also we've got these blooms with the Flowers of Beauty. We've got big blooms and little blooms. We're going to use some of the little blooms. And I've already got some of those cut out. So what I did was I took this strip right here and I ran it through some Pretty in Pink scraps. And I've got some of those here. We need 3 of them. Let's move my trimmer out of the way. Okay. We need 3 of those little gems. I call them gems because they're like gems. But you actually get, like, you can get the whole strip and you can do both sizes, so you'll get lots of flowers with one run through the machine. But we've already got those, so we have to run this one through with the glimmer. And another die from the Unbounded Love that I totally love is this one right here. It's like a scallop rectangle. It's a little deceiving because it looks like it'd be a rectangle, and it is, but it actually cuts out the middle as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab some scrap paper, and we're going to stamp the word hope. So let's grab our stamps, and we're going to stamp hope. So let's grab hope from here, and we're going to go ahead, and several of you commented that you like the idea of putting the die and then stamping in the middle. You can totally do that, but these are photopolymer, so you can get away with stamping afterwards if you want to. Or you can do it like this. You can stamp and then put your die on top and run it through. But then you have to have something to hold it in place. Do you know what I'm going to do today? I'm just going to cut the die because this is what you're going to get in your packages. So I'm just going to leave the die on there, and then I don't have to worry about lining anything up until afterwards. Just trying to think, do I need anything else? I think that's about it. Okay, so to conserve my paper, I'm going to go ahead and trim this a bit smaller, like this. All right, so there, I think that's all I have to run through. So let's move this stuff off to the side and we'll get started. You know what? I'm going to bring in my silicone mat and I'm going to put that right here and hold those little blooms in place so that they don't go flying. The silicone mat is my best friend. Honestly, I should order another one because I use my silicone mat all the time. It saves me every single time. Okay, so it saves me, and also it just holds things in place. So if I'm ever wondering where things are, I go to my silicone mat. Okay, so I'm putting this onto the platform. Now, I do like to cut with the blade pointing up whenever I can, and this is an instance where I can. So I'm going to put the blade pointing up, put the glimmer paper down, and then I might as well just do it the same with this one as well. So cover up those blades like that, then grab your other cutting plate, and we'll go ahead and put the top part on, and we're going to run this through. Make sure it didn't move. Nope. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going through the machine. I'm tempted to go back again, but the thing is, when you go forward and back, sometimes your dies jump, and then they end up mulching up your product, right? And you don't want that. So this cut through, no problem. I only went one way. Let's see how this one turned out. I think I got it. By golly, I think I got it. Okay, so let's move my machine and we'll go ahead now and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got this die here. I'm just dropping it onto my glass mat. Sometimes when you do that, you drop it on the glass mat. I don't think you're going to break the glass mat, but it's just enough of an impact to make all the pieces fall naturally out of this die. And it really doesn't even need much help. Look at that. Oh, that is stunning. Can you see the sparkle? And excuse me, I believe somebody asked yesterday, does the sparkle come off? And it doesn't. This is good quality sparkle glimmer paper, you guys. It does not come off on your hands. So you won't go home with glimmer, go to the grocery store with glitter on your face. Okay, this little rectangle, let's take a look at what happens with this one. Okay, there's my center. We got a nice little center. Let me bring in my silicone mat so I can hold that close. See the stitching? There's like a little bit of dotted stitching. And then we have the outline. So we have, here we go. We're going to just come in here with my take your pick tool, and these handy little holes that are in the die will help me to encourage that to pop out. Let's put that back where it belongs so I don't lose it. So you see, we actually get two separate pieces. This is fun because you can do lots of different combinations with this, right? You could do a different color outline than the middle. We're going to keep both of ours white today, but I just wanted to show you the versatility of these dies. They are more than what they seem. There's more than meets the eye to these dies. Okay, so now on here, this is where I want to stamp hope. So I've got my stamp here. I'm going to bring in Summer Splash, if I can get it out of my ink pad holder. So we're going to stamp tone on tone here with Summer Splash on our rectangle. So just hover over your die cut and then stamp straight down and straight up. There's my hope. All right. Okay, so now let's bring in that white piece, basic white, for my front layer. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this glimmer. We're not going to need the whole thing, and I'm not going to waste all of the pieces at the bottom either. I'm just going to add my glue to the back of this one. And again, you could use adhesive sheets if you wanted to, but the liquid glue is just as lovely, just as effective. is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm just coming in here and I'm just doing little dots. I'm only going to go partial way down this glimmer die cut because I know I'm going to be trimming it off because it's longer than it needs to be for my project. So here's what we do. We put the white on here. I'm going to lay this down on top, lining it up at the top of the white. Just tap, little taps until that glue adheres like that. And then we can pick it up and we can trim off the bottom. And you can bet that I'm going to hold on to these little sprigs because we can use these on another project. There we go. Okay, but that's as long as I wanted it to be. So nice little background there. Okay, I'm just moving these little pieces off to the side. Now the hope frame is going to go right here, and then I'm going to put the middle in on a dimensional, couple of dimensionals maybe. And now I do have, I'm just noticing, because I haven't put this card together yet, but there's a little bit of a white space down here. So there's a few things you could do. You could cut more flowers and put down there, or I could take these sprigs and put them down there. Let's see how that looks. Take this frame and like fill in the white space if you want. So I think I want to do that. We can trim this because I don't like wasting any of my products, right? Because, you know, we've got it cut. We might as well use it. And I know that's straight across because I snipped it that way, but that's okay. We're going to see if we can just hide that underneath the die. All right, so flip it over. We'll get some glue on it. And while I've got the glue flowing, you guys know I like to just glue everything up. Get all the glue on, whatever needs glue. So let's put glue on this one, and then we're going to come in here and I'm going to put a hefty amount of glue on this frame. Like that, because I'm going to be sticking this down, and I know that I'm going to be sticking it over the glimmer paper. And glimmer paper is gritty, right? Because it has glimmer. So we want to make sure that we're putting quite a bit of multi-purpose glue so that we know it's going to stick to that glimmer paper. Okay, so there we go. Now we'll do another little trim. There we go. And that one went on to my phone mount. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now let's bring in this piece, this frame, and I'm going to put that right here, like that. So again, I'm going to tap that down, tap it, tap it, tap it, and then the hope is going to go in the middle. Oh, and look at that. See, I've adequately covered that white space, and no one will know, well, unless you're watching the video. The only people that will know about that is you guys. Okay, so I'm grabbing some dimensionals, and I'm going to put one at the top here and one at the bottom. Go ahead and peel off the backing, and we'll put the hope in the center of the glimmer. Love this idea of having the frame all ready to go. Okay, so now we get to decorate with these beautiful flowers. So let's put our glimmer, I got glimmer on my brain, our glue dots, liquid glue dots in place. And then I'm gonna pick these guys up, put them onto the glue. And yes, some of it will ooze out the center, but that's okay because we're gonna put a gem on the center. So just take your pick tool and get those little blooms in place where you want them. Just like that. And you could take your finger and get that extra glue off if you want to. And then the third one, let's put the third one, no, I think I'm going to keep them all up at the top. Yeah, let's put the third one right here. Okay, so there's my third. This is Pretty in Pink, which is all, I don't know if I told you what color this was. Pretty in Pink is also a new in color. It's a returning in color, actually. It's a returning color that we had before. So I love Pretty in Pink. It's such a gorgeous color. Okay, so we're going to flip that over, and we're going to add our glue to the four edges. A little bit of glue, and we're going to put that onto my summer splash background. It's all coming together now. Oh, I love it. Okay, so this is going to sit on the front of my card, just like this. Like, look how easy this is. And I love that this uses such a good amount of designer series paper without using a full sheet, right? You can take your 12 by 12 paper, cut it down at 2 inches, turn it and cut it at 5 1/4. And you can get a lot of cards. Let me do the math. You would get 6 out of 1 sheet. So you're going to be able to do 12 cards with this kind of a style of a sketch, if you will. Okay, I was going to put this on dimensionals, but I think I'm just going to let the hope be popped up on dimensionals, because that's what it's all about, right? The hope. Now, when you cut your cardstock, your DSP, you can also get little strips, and I love to carry those patterns on the inside of my card. So here's my piece for the inside, and I'm going to see, now where did I put my, yes, I have an extra piece right here. I'm going to trim that to make a little strip, and you'll get this in your card kits as well. I'm going to do, I like to do 1/2 inch, and we'll add that to the bottom down here. And this, I know this is 2 3/4, like so. There we go. Oh my goodness, so amazing. Okay, like bringing those colors and the pattern into the inside. The other thing you can do is use your designer series paper and add it to the flap of your envelope. That's always a nice touch as well. I like to do that. I like to stamp the corners of my envelopes. No naked envelopes should leave your house if you have stamps, ink, and paper, right? Okay, so we've got hope on the outside. Oh boy. The inside has so many greetings that you could put that go with hope. Is believing in a brighter tomorrow. That one sounds amazing. What else? Hope. How about may all your wishes come true? If you're hoping for someone that has wishes, right? Hope makes the world a better place. Peace makes the world a better place. Like, any of these can go together, right? My heart goes out to you. I'm hoping for you. Oh my goodness. The more I read these, the more I want to stamp everything. And you can, because you have the stamps. Okay, so hope is, hope never gives up. That's another one. Hope. May all your wishes come true. I'm going to stamp that one because my daughter is looking for a job right now, and I took her out. Last couple of days, I have taken her out to hand out resumes, and God love her, she is doing so good. My heart does go out to her. I'm wishing her all the best. She's never had a job before. She's done university for the summer, and she's looking for a job, and she is owning it. She is doing so well. I'm so proud of her. Watching her with her resume go, you know, it's just such a thing. If I could find the stamp, my heart goes out to you. May all your wishes come true. Where would that one be? There. The hardest part is getting the stamp out of the case, right? May all your wishes come true. Okay, this is what I'm going to stamp on the inside of this card for my daughter, because I want all of her wishes to come true. We want that for all of our children, right? And I actually think I'm going to stamp this on the inside with Petunia Pop. So let's get that on a block. I'm going to grab my Petunia Pop, and I'm going to stamp this. Maybe I'll put this in an envelope and I'll slip it under her bedroom door. Wouldn't that be fun? A fun little way to wake up. Hope. May all your wishes come true. Yes, 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 yes. I bet you can think of 1,000 people or even 10 people. How many people could you send a card with hope on it, or, you know, faith, or all of these good wishes that are in the Unbounded Love stamp set? So amazing. It's warming my heart. It's making me happy just to be able to make cards with this one. I can't even imagine the feeling of getting a card from someone that made this, you know, like, it's so touching, right? Okay, let's bring in, okay, these are the ones I was talking about that we're waiting for. These are the resin dots that are coming next week. But we also have, I love that we have 2 products. We have these sparkle, are they iridescent? No, they're called shimmer gems. And they have those in the small version as well. So I'm going to use these today because they're available. You can add these to your cart and get the resin dots later, right? I'm going to add the petunia pop to the middles of these little flowers here. Any of the in colors would work. I'm adding petunia pop, but when I prepare your kits, it depends on how many people order this week. I may be giving you the peach pie as a center. That would also work. You could even do the green. The Summer Splash or the Shy Shamrock would make good. All of these would make good centers for your flowers, right? So it'll be a surprise which ones you get in your kit. So I hope I hope you like this card that I shared with you today. It's a super easy format. We've got glitter here. We've got glitter on the gems. We've got hope in the center. And then may all your wishes come true. So when you join my team, you're going to get all 5 ink pads. You're going to get designer series paper. You're going to get cardstock. You're going to get the markers. $112 value for absolutely free for joining and taking advantage of that amazing starter kit special. All right, let me flip you back around here. Thank you for your patience waiting for me this morning. It was a bit of a crazy morning, but I appreciate you all coming and joining me. I had a lot of fun making this card. It's really pretty colors. They have knocked it out of the park with the in colors this year. They're so summery and happy and cheerful. Do you love them? What's your favorite? What's your favorite color? Mine is petunia pop, but Summer Splash is coming up as a close second for sure. I love them all, and they all look so good together. Like you can make thousands of cards just using all of the in colors because you've got greens and pinks and like a yellowy shade, right? So when someone asks me what's your favorite color, it's really hard to say because I like them together, like combinations. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you tomorrow morning for another card share using the Unbounded Love Bundle. Have a great rest of your day. And if you want to join me tomorrow, don't forget to check your email. Make sure you're on my email list. I'll be sending out the form for you to fill out, and then I'll send you the Zoom link to join me tomorrow. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.